when you were kids, right, they made wine in your neighborhood or whatever. Did your folks make wine?
Oh, yes, my grandfather.
All right. What can you tell me about that process?
Pressing it?
Yeah.
Well, my grandfather had a homemade press. It was a swamp oak 4x4 on the top beam, and he had 4-inch I-beams on each side and a reinforced concrete base, and he used to use a 2-ton jack to press the wine down.
Railroad jack.
Yeah, railroad jack.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So when you then how did you collect the juice?
Well, he had a pipe coming through the
Cement.
The cement reinforcement, and was covered with on the inside. It was covered with hot tar, so this way the wine never touched metal. And he also had buckets that were also tar coated, so the wine never touched metal. And then he would take it and pass it on to his barrels for fermentation.
Okay. So, and how would you get it in the barrels? When you say pass it, you just dump it?
The bucket, yeah, he dumped it into the barrels.
Oh,
he had
okay.
open barrels. He would let them sit for so many days and push them down to make sure everything fermented evenly. And then later on, he would take the musk that was on top and press that again. And real dry, he would press it, and that would be added to his other barrels.
Right. So you've seen Joe's setup, right?
Yes.
It's a little bit different, right?
Oh yeah, Joe is modern. He's got the auger and everything done electrically today. Yeah, so much different.
My name is Joe DeMarco. This man is my friend Sammy Maggio.
Okay.
Every year we make a wine together. And this is the red grapes that we're gonna crush, and I show you how in our machine.
All right.
This machine I imported from Sicily, Palermo, Sicily.
Okay.
You do one operation with this here. We put the grapes in a hopper, and it comes out squeezed and squashed at the same time.
Okay.
The garbage comes out of here. That's the grapes already squeezed. The juice comes out the bottom, and I have a pump that pumps into each barrel. At the old-fashioned way, what you do first, you disdain the grapes, you squash it. Then you put it in the press and squeeze it.
Okay.
This one here is only one operation.
Hey.
The hardest thing is to put the grapes on the machine. I don't disdain the grapes because the grapes, they're self-sustained. They have yeast, they have bacteria clean up, and they're self-sufficient, so you don't have to do anything. The alcohol contents in the juice has got to be at least 22% of sugar. Below 22%, you tend to make a vinegar.
Okay.
Between 22, 25 is perfect. And I have a hydrometer there that tests the sugar contents in the grapes.
So
We more over 20, you see? 22, 24.
Yeah. Okay. And so it's going to be 4 months before you
4 months
drawing
before
any wine
I
off
try
of it.
any wine.
Okay.
Now you see the stems, we don't take the stems off.
Okay.
Okay. Now we
Take the
turn the
leaves off,
machine
man.
on.
Let's look for
We take the
leaves.
leaves off. We turn the machine on. The only thing you do, push the grapes down. Grapes out, because you will see right here, there is a big worm that takes the grapes inside of the machine. That's where the pressure gets down. The juice goes here into the bucket. I have a pump in there. And now I put the pump on. And it goes like this. Now I'm going to show you the way this here comes out. finished product is also in oak barrels
Okay,
for aging process.
okay.
Wood breathes and oxygen that makes the wine mellow. Wow.
So how long's that been in there, Joe?
I've been in there since last year.
Okay,
Salute, Mike.
Excellent wine.
okay.
We're drinking the finished product. Barrel cleaning is the most essential thing in winemaking. Dirty barrels makes a bad wine. So when you take the wine out of the sediment, what you do is the first couple of washes, you put a real hot water until all the sediment comes out. When you see a little bit of sediment, you stop. Then you take the barrel, bring it outside, put hot water in there, roll it over all the way around and let all the sediment out. Then the last two rinses, you put a cold water. And that's it, you put it away. You put a stick of sulfur, let it burn out, kills the bacteria, and it's ready for next year, okay? You put the yeast in there, additional to make ferment better.
Uh-huh.
But the grapes have got its own yeast. Let's say you leave the grapes alone, they still ferment. You don't throw them away, but you put additional yeast to consume the sugar that the grapes have.
Shuffle?
Oh my God. Thursday night, there was some fever all over the place. Oh.
All right, you're going back to the old-fashioned one.
Yep. I mean, it was fast when we did it.
No,
We had a bunch of people here.
Okay.
2 or 3 of those with
It's not fast.
4 people around them.
Yeah, this, you don't have to put it through the crushers? Do you still have to put
No,
it?
you don't have to put it through the crush. This
So
crushes
you're saving the steps. So this
Crush
will
and
go through the
de-step.
crush.
yeast and
So before you did this,
Do this?
you must have still,
We
Gone
de-stepped
from-
by hand.
but you would pull from the drum into those pans,
Well, yes,
okay?
or into colanders. We have pots and colanders, and it was just very labor intensive.
Okay. And then how did you crush them at that time?
We had a smaller hand crusher.
Okay. Okay.
This would sit on top of the barrel.
I said, take the turnpike.
This would sit, we would dump them in here, and we would turn it this way.
Okay. But everything in there would go, well, I mean, it still does.
Well, but
The,
you see,
the
if
skin will still
the
go down.
stems were in here, the stems would end up in the drum.
Right, right,
So this is more or less separating from
right.
the stems from the grapes, so we don't have to pick them by hand.
This is the first time using modern technology for the destem. Yep. Seems to be working well. Stems going in the garbage bag.
And the juice in the barrel.
In the barrel.
And you got a lot of helpers here today.
It's heavy. Everybody likes to drink it, so we make everybody come down.
Okay.
Hi, Jake. Normally would spend 10 to 12 hours pulling grapes off of the stems.
Rich told me this is
We're going with the modern technology.
this is going to increase your production here, huh?
We're making an addition of 60 gallons this year.
We went and got the grapes at 7:30 this morning.
Okay. And yeah, you were predicting about 9:30 here, but
Well,
yet,
yeah, we got here earlier. We got here early. We picked up. We hit and run, and we got here a little early. We unloaded and okay. All of this,
Yeah, I don't get no.
this will go in that barrel and that's it.
and what kind of grapes are these?
A Carrigan, a Grenache, and an Alicante. They didn't have the Petite Syrah in, so we'll pick that up tomorrow morning and add it to the barrels. Pull the leaves out before they even go in there, because they'll get run right through the machine.
So I was grinding your hands up, please. That would have been big.
Look at all the grinders up here.
Man down.
My whole arm. Destemming.
Sorry,
all.
Pat.
But all these crates are going to be destemmed today?
We just opened.
Okay. And crushed for the juice?
Want to check it out?
And that's going to be, you think, 2 barrels, right?
Right.
Hand it to Nothing, I'm finished.
Well, I know you keep a log of the process, and one of the things you keep on there is who was there helping that day.
I do.
A lot
Okay.
easier than last.
So who do we have here today?
I got my brother Robbie and his family, his daughter Christina, her boyfriend Jake on Dumper, his wife Pat, and his younger son Bobby, and my son Matt.
The grapes will stay in this barrel for 1 week for fermentation. Then the juice will be taken out of the barrels. We'll filter that, put it in a storage barrel.
How will you take it out? Siphon?
We'll use a siphon hose. Then the grapes, the remaining grapes, will be taken out and put into the wine press and crushed.
Everything's got to be in the barrel of bed by full moon. So basically, I go by the moon. The fermentation, it may take 7 days, 9 days.
All right. Is the phase of the moon important, or is it just a matter of timing? Is that the way you time it?
I feel the moon is timing and important.
Okay. All right, and you have...
Superstitious.
Watch your back, Bob.
4. Well, 6 like we have a lot of grapes.
Now, before you move that over, let's put this over there.
Yeah. Oh, there's still grapes in this one.
So,
And
okay.
the rest of the grapes out.
Oh, go ahead.
That's simple.
Go ahead.
Well, there's a lot of grapes in there. It took like no time to fill that barrel.
Good.
Took what? Like no time to fill that
Over
barrel.
there. Yeah, there's...
See? They're
Yep.
beautiful.
Feel the love.
They're crushed. Feel the love.
Feel it.
Okay, on here. Here's the stems. Nice.
And then here?
Nice.
All right, what were you looking for when you opened this up?
Well, I just wanted to see what it looked like. I just wanted to see what I was dealing with.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Remember,
Where you going?
All right, so this is year-old wine.
this is wine that went to sleep for 1 year. No yeast, no sugar, no preservatives, no nothing. Just straight grape juice from the grape to the barrel.
Okay.
Right, this is our wine that's been in the barrel for 1 year. So we want you to taste it.
Okay.
So 9.
It's 09. No, it right here. Isn't this it? Oh no, that's the 10. Oh, okay. Sorry. It is a blend. It is a blend. It's a Petit Shiraz, a Grenache, mixed black, and an Elegant. So we put 4 grapes in there.
And this
So-
is the taste of it after a year.
That's the
And you're
taste.
going to do it another year.
We're going to hold it another year, and after another year, the Petit Shiraz will give it a tobacco taste.
Okay.
Because we just opened up our 08, and we're drinking our 08, and it's a similar blend.
What do you mean by tobacco taste?
It'll give it a distinct taste of, and you'll taste the tobacco
Okay.
taste in it. Like sometimes a different grape will give it a oaky taste or a earthy taste, or
Okay.
different grapes give it different tastes. So that's why we like to put that in there and take some of the dryness out of it.
All right.
So it's
So you're not
dry.
going for like fruity taste.
No. We don't.
No.
We don't like.
I want fruit, I'll drink Yago Sangria.
Okay.
No, we don't like fruit.
Okay.
I want fruit, I'll put fruit in it. Then I could put peaches or oranges or apples. If I want a specific fruit,
All right.
I'll
But
put a specific fruit in there.